It's fine.
Russell?
Smiley face. What?
The listeners and I have called you here for an intervention today. We're not here to
what?
hurt or attack you, only to help. I have a letter that I've written
Wait,
that I would like to read for you.
Why is it that only you're here then?
Russell, please let me speak my truth.
Alright, fine.
I would like to read it for you, so please do not interrupt further. I say what I say only because I care about you.
Are you doing a bit again?
Russell, you are one of my closest friends, and I believe we have a very special relationship. Not in a gay way, though if it were, there would be nothing wrong with that. Just throwing it out there.
Right, of course. We're very progressive.
There is only a finite amount of Coco Bandicoot porn in this world, and you consume it faster than it can be created. God help us the day it runs out. I fear for the health and safety of not only you, but for the friends and family around you when that day comes. I fear what kind of monster you will become when your frustration and indulgences are turned elsewhere. And while I personally would not use the term threat to national security, I'm sure some others might. That is all, and thank you for listening to what I had to say. Hi, welcome to Artistically Declined. I'm Ian Roten, and I'm joined today by rabid Coco Bandicoot enthusiast Russell Stroud.
Sure, I guess that's my name.
What are we drawing, Russell?
Today we are drawing Scooby Doo bullshit.
Yeah, I like Scooby. Scooby has a nice little place in my heart.
Honest to God, Scooby Doo was like my favorite show outside of like Courage Cowardly Dog. Scooby Doo was my jam, and I guess Ed and Eddie. But the point is, we're talking about Scooby Doo, so for now, Scooby Doo is my favorite show.
Right?
Yeah.
Russell. Okay, I have a very important question for you.
Okay.
Very important. I want you to really think about this.
Yeah, lay it on me, buddy.
Classic Scooby Doo Where Are You opening or What's New Scooby Doo opening?
Oh, classic. Easy.
I want to say that, but What's New Scooby Doo is such a fucking banger. And I feel like every time I say this, people are like, oh, that's heresy. And it's like, it's not. It's like both are good.
I think most people agree with you, actually. Because it's, yeah. No, the point is, though, the classic is easily the better one. I don't dislike the What's New Scooby Doo one. I appreciate the vibe of the classic.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Russell, what's your favorite member of the Scooby Doo gang?
Oh, easily Shaggy.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
He's easily like the most relatable, and so I get that.
Yeah. Although I will say, it took me a very long time to remember, or not remember, but realize that Shaggy is supposed to be a stoner.
Yeah.
I never got that.
Me neither. And that's one of those things that, like, I feel like all the jokes that can be made about the gang have been made.
Oh, yeah, give me an example.
I mean, the only thing that you can do with Shaggy is, he's a stoner, and Scooby talking to him is just a hallucination. Everybody does the fucking, like, Fred is a control freak. What if Daphne and Velma were actually, like, in lesbians with each other? Like, there's only so many places you can go with it, and sure. I feel like all that, like, easy sort of like, oh, this is like the implication behind Scooby-Doo, let's like point that out excessively, like I feel like that's all been done that it can be. Like,
I suppose so.
Like the only like further like, meme that has kind of come out of it is like the Fred likes traps thing.
I suppose.
But like, all the like I said, the tree's been plucked bare of low-hanging fruit. So like I don't know, the fact that people just still keep doing like the, oh dude, what if Shaggy's a stoner? It's like, yeah, everybody knows that. Like, everyone's done that before. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that though.
There's not. It's just
new generations grow up and other people, get welcomed into a thing, right?
Speaking of generations growing up,
it's like a process.
Shaggy's a Vietnam War vet. He legitimately is. He went off and fought in Vietnam, dude.
You're telling me that Norval Rogers was a Vietnam War vet?
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Norval? Or Norman?
It's something. It's like Orville.
No, Norval is that cute dog with like its tongue sticking out that I keep getting recommended videos of on YouTube.
It's Orville Redenbacher.
No, that's a popcorn?
Yes, that's a popcorn. Good job.
Okay, just making sure. Because I only know of, wait, no, that's a muffin. Spunkenmeyer.
Ew.
Yeah, it's that's the name.
That's just soggy biscuits.
It's called Spunkenmeyer.
That's soggy biscuits, dude.
But they're good.
Dude,
if I remember right.
Do you know what soggy biscuits is?
I don't. I feel like I don't want to know, Ian.
It's a disgusting schoolyard game where everybody that's playing stands in a circle around a muffin or a piece of bread or something, right?
Yeah.
And then they jack off on it. And
all right.
The last
I'm done with this conversation already.
The last person to come on it has to eat it.
Why?
I don't know. It's celebrating people that are fast, but that's normally what people make fun of. Like, isn't that kind of strange, kind of bizarre?
I just why has anyone genuinely played that game?
I think so.
That sounds like a meme.
I think it's a real thing. I mean, it had to come from somewhere.
I refuse. I refuse to believe. Right? I refuse to believe.
Dude, I hate doing outlines. I'm trying to force myself to do an outline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember a few weeks ago where you finally learned about the game and you thought I was joking? You thought I was doing this whole meme to trick you into to coax you into a snafu, and I was explaining to you what the game was, and you were like, "This is stupid. There's no way this is real."
What are you talking
about? And I'm like, "The game."
What? Wait,
the game where if you think about it, you lose.
What?
We were having this discussion on Discord with all of our friends, and everyone was like, "Ian, it's real," and you were like, "No, you guys are just trying to fuck with me."
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What the hell are you talking about?
How do you not you got mad. You got irrationally upset.
I'm so what fucking game?
The game. You're literally doing the same thing that you did before, where you didn't understand that we were saying the name of the game is called The Game.
I genuinely don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
That's hilarious. Next bit.
Are you a fucking psycho?
I'm not fucking with you. This is what you said last time.
What are you talking about?
Am I gonna have to pull it up?
What game are you talking about, dude?
It's called The Game! And I explained the rules to you just now! How is it you're missing that crucial piece of information?
Hang on. Explain it to me again. Did I think I missed something. What the fuck is this?
It's called The Game.
Uh-huh.
And if you think about the game, you lose.
What?
That's the rule of the game.
I don't understand.
How do you not remember this discussion?
I don't know what you were talking about, you mad
fucking
psychopath.
God. Oh my fucking God. What channel was it on? I hate, okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. I hate that we have 50 different fucking channels. On our Discord, on our personal Discord of our friend group, we have 50 fucking different channels. And I hate it.
It is a little absurd.
It's so absurd. Would it have been your art channel? No. No. No, maybe? No. No. Maybe? No. No, 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 no. I'm gonna find it. I don't care if I'm not doing anything right now.
Good, because I'm very behind.
Good. How are you? How do you know if you're behind? I still don't get why we have this channel. Where would it? Maybe in politics? I don't know why we would be discussing the game in politics, but whatever. It's a very political conversation.
The Game. It's just called The Game?
It's just called... I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand.
I just don't...
I don't understand.
I just don't know... I don't get what we're talking about exactly.
You struggle so much with understanding nonsense.
Apparently remembering it, too, because I don't...
Apparently!
...recall anything about this conversation.
What was that voice I did? Oh my God.
Russell, are you hitting puberty?
Yeah, maybe, man. I hate this. I hate this so much. Maybe comics?
Just delete some.
No, why would I do that?
I mean, the ones that, wouldn't be missed.
So, Russell's budding sexuality would be a good one to delete.
We need that one.
I still don't understand why that's there.
I just made it one day in hopes that somebody would eventually, notice it.
I noticed it day one, I'm pretty sure, but I just didn't want to justify it by acknowledging it. Fuck it. I'll find it later. But it's just a game where you lose if you think about it.
Think about what?
The game!
Which game? Like, the... I don't get this.
Why is it so hard for you to understand?
Maybe because this whole thing is
okay.
stupid and
Let me frame it in a more tangible sense to you, okay? Let's say you were looking at the game Mousetrap, alright?
Do you know that it used to be a game called, like, Crazy Clockwork or something? I have a photo of that. It's like a really old, like, vintage game. Okay.
Back to the topic at hand before you go off on your bullshit, alright? So, say you were playing Mousetrap. You're familiar with Mousetrap, right?
I just described how it was connected to an old 50s board game, so yes, I'm familiar with Mousetrap.
The way you framed that, you just sounded like you were just talking about a different board game and changing the subject completely.
No, it originated, like, there's another game called Crazy Clockwork.
Okay, point is,
same pieces
Mousetrap. Oh my god, you're playing Mousetrap. Okay, you have the board and everything. But the rule set of Mousetrap is if you play Mousetrap, you lose.
Then why would I play Mousetrap?
Exactly. So the whole point of the game is if you think about it, you lose. If you don't think about it, you win.
Well,
it's not meant to make sense. It's not meant to make sense, Ian.
Then who plays it?
That everyone and no one at the same time. Why? I'm on eraser mode. Oh my fucking god. You are completely ruining my artistic love. I can't even draw an oval right now.
Well, I just won't play this game.
It's not even a real... Ian, it's a meme.
What?
Is it
a game or not?
It's not... Oh my god. Why is it so hard? I feel like you're just trying to fuck with me.
Like, if this is a real thing, then I won't play it. And then I don't lose,
It's not a real game. It's not a real game.
Right. So, then what's the point?
It's a meme. It's a joke.
Okay. Is this like a new thing?
No! It's like 15 years old.
Really? That's like my wheelhouse normally.
Well, I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm just
oh my god,
a fake memester.
You are. You're the worst. You're making me mad. How do you not understand?
I'm sorry. Like I
just like how?
I promise I'm not trying to be obtuse here.
Well, you're cute. That's all that matters.
Oh,
sweet sweetheart.
Oh man, that made my heart fly. I was not expecting that.
Anyways, enough talking about the game. Why were we even talking about the game?
What game?
Anyways, moving
that time
on.
I was fucking with you.
Yeah, I know. You're not that stupid.
No, sir, I am not. But I simply won't fall to your level. I won't play your game. I will rise above.
Yeah?
Yeah. I will survive.
Bury the light?
I will survive. Kingdom Hearts is light!
What the fuck are you doing?
You said something about the light, and we were talking about games, which reminded me of that.
Oh my god. Kingdom Hearts didn't invent light, idiot. God did.
I can't argue with that, man. Like, it says so right smack dab in the middle of the Bible.
Yeah, it's like the first thing.
No, it's in the middle.
No, it's in... No, shut up. It's the first thing.
In the beginning.
Yeah, Genesis. The first thing.
Dude, Genesis means middle.
No, Ian.
That's why the Sega Genesis was the middle console that they released.
That's not...
Ah, whatever. That's
alright, so Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Who's your favorite... Oh, no, I asked that already, and then we started talking about other bullshit.
Alright, cool. We're already out of discussion points.
I've always liked Fred a lot.
Time to end the show. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh, but I'm in the middle of drawing Velma.
You're drawing Velma?
I'm drawing all the Scooby Gang members. I'm drawing the Scooby Gang, you're drawing monsters. I'm pretty sure that was the arrangement.
Nah, man. No. I'm drawing Fred.
What?
Flintstone.
Oh, okay. You remember that
As
time?
I said that, I forgot.
You remember that time that Fred Flintstone showed up in Billy and Mandy, and it was really fucking weird?
Yeah, he was Jake Steele, the caveman.
Yeah. And he was,
He
like,
was the
frozen
coolest.
in, like, orange soda or something at the end?
No, he was. It was sherbet.
Ah, okay. Sure.
Well, Billy got frozen in sherbet.
Oh, they both got
I
frozen,
think.
right? Like, he jumped back
Yeah,
in there
well,
to be with
so
them?
no, it's what happened was Fred got frozen, so they buried him, and then it's an end credit sequence where Fred gets he gets melted, I guess, like a bajillion years into the future by like some giant worm robot guy.
Sure.
But like Billy's also there.
Okay.
And then he gets unmelted and he's like, "Oh hey Jake, I was just like hungry one last night and I wanted some sherbet." That's how he says it.
Okay.
Because it's Billy. And then he was like, "I guess I fell in," and then that's it. And then they get eaten or some shit.
I thought it would be like one of those things where it's like, hey, where did Billy go? And then Mandy's like, who knows, who cares? And then it cuts to that or something, right?
Nope. It's just during the credits. Like it just cuts to Jake getting melted, and Billy's also there. No pomp and circumstance.
I'm always amused
It's
by like shows like that where you know the world ends or a character is like dead or something at the end of an episode, but they just like, you know, it just is retconned by the next episode.
Yeah.
You know, Irwin's sealed in a fucking tomb in the middle of Doomsdale, and then he's just, you know.
I'm sure you got better.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got out somehow.
I got better.
Yeah, I got better.
Anyway, Fred is my favorite character. I've always liked. He has a very plain sort of look, but I've always admired his style, the way he carries
His
himself.
grace.
Yeah.
He will punch you in the face.
I have to plan him out a bit here.
Yeah. How horrifying are you drawing him?
Well, he's probably going to be the most horrifying out of the ones that I'm drawing, so...
Oh, lovely.
If that's any depiction. But it's mostly going to be...
Is it going to be... Tell me what artistic direction you're going with there. Are you trying to go for something like The Thing? Or something a bit more just uncanny in a subtle way?
How do you mean by The Thing? Like a massive mutant thing?
The Thing, where if you think about it, you lose.
Oh my god, is this... like, you're probably memeing, but I don't know.
The Thing!
Are you fucking serious? Is this, like, another...
The Kurt Russell film, The Thing!
Okay, so you're not memeing.
Yeah, I wasn't memeing. I just added on that statement at the end because I realized the parallels of the phrasing.
Okay. Alright. I just had to be completely sure.
Damn it, Ian!
Because apparently I'm an old man. Also, I haven't seen
Ian,
The Thing.
I'm not gonna lie, Ian.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like our chemistry is really working out here. I feel like we keep
really, you don't
heads,
either? Because I was actually kind of thinking that too.
Yeah. I feel like you're just kind of an asshole, and you're always talking over me, and you never understand or appreciate my humor.
Well, I feel like you don't do enough like bootlicking of me. Like that was kind of a concern I had. Is like you're a little more rebellious than I would kind of want from a partner.
Yeah, but I mean, I just like listen. I heard you talking to Meredith the other day. And I heard what you were saying about me, and I didn't appreciate it. I don't feel like you treat me as an equal here. I feel like I'm meant to be an underling when that's just not the case, and that won't do.
Well, if that is the case, I say that we liquidate the joint bank account and go our separate ways.
All right, cool. As agreed, I get 50% of the $0. So go fuck yourself.
All right. Well.
Anyways,
we can't actually do that, gang. We still have like 20 more episodes in the contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't really know why we even
man.
needed a contract for this. It seems
and it's not even a problem of having to deal with you, because I hate you. I feel like that just goes without saying. I feel like we're already out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, like Scooby Doo, a show from
come on,
a show from like 1925, like
exact. I think it was actually 1923, but around there, right? Yeah.
No, that's when Mulan came out. So
No, 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 no. That was during the French Revolution, so that would have been like what?
You're thinking of the French
1690s.
Fucking idiot! You're thinking of the French Indian War.
What the fuck? That's different.
Was that Yogi Berra then?
No, no, that was the Boo Boo spin-off. That's where you're confused.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Hanna-Barbera gets fucking confusing with their cinematic universe.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, honestly.
Dude, it's like how everybody forgets that Grape Ape from like 2008 was actually the first movie in the cinematic universe, and it's actually canon.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone forgets that. Anyways.
I like Fred.
Fred's cool.
Yeah. Buried treasure. You've seen that, right?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. So the same. It's impressive. The same guy has voiced Fred for like the entirety of the character's existence, right?
Yeah.
And he has a very particular way of saying treasure, which is treasure. And so there's like
that's true.
There's like supercuts of like every time Fred has said treasure over the last like 10,000 years, and every single time he says it with the exact same intonation of treasure.
That's impressive.
It's very fun.
No one thought to correct him or anything. No one like took the man aside. No one took fucking Fred Jones voice actor. No one took Frank Welker off to the side and was like, "Hey, listen, Frank, we need to talk, man. It's about the treasure thing."
Look, man, are you gonna pull fucking George Carlin aside and tell him that that's not how you voice Darth Vader?
Ian,
look,
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
I had James Earl Jones. That's it. I had his name in my head.
Wait.
I had the bullet in the chamber, and then you said your thing about like Frank Welkin or whatever, and I was like, all right, time to shoot it. And then I was like, oh no, what's his name? Oh well, I'll just say George Carlin.
Wait, you weren't being a meme with like the wrong name?
I just forgot it.
You're just dumb.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I just have.
How do you get George
wire.
Carlin?
I don't know. George Costanza.
George Costanza?
Yeah.
Who's that again?
It's your
that name
worst
sounds
fucking
familiar.
nightmare, baby.
Isn't that from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Dude, alright. I just don't get Seinfeld. I've tried it a couple times. I just don't get it, man.
Have you ever watched it without fucking the audience laugh tracks?
I haven't, but those are always fun. Those are always like
so here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing. So I think that trend of editing out the laugh tracks came with like Big Bang Theory to prove that it's not funny.
That was the first one I saw.
But with Seinfeld, there's a sequence of scenes involving a soup guy, like a guy who makes soup for like at a restaurant, like he makes soup.
Sure.
Right. And it's this whole sequence where you have to be quick to the point. You have to make your order as fast as possible under a very specific format of how to word it. And if you fuck up, he denies you service and tells you to leave, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's the whole bit. So it's just who's the girl from Seinfeld? Do you remember her name?
Elaine.
Elaine?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, I actually did not know that. But like Elaine's like, there's no way. Like, come on, that's absurd, right? So she tries to challenge it a bit, but every time she tries to challenge it, it just boils down to you fucked up. No service for you. And she's like, that's ridiculous. And he's like, I don't care, no food.
Sure.
And it's all done without voice, like the laugh tracks. But I don't know, maybe I'm just fucked up in the head, but I still think it's funny.
No, like that could well be, but like a while ago, my dad was like, okay, Ian, I'm gonna show you the best, this is the funniest episode of Seinfeld, this is my favorite. And like I sat there and watched it. I was like, yeah, okay, there's like funny bits, but like I never like actually laughed once during it, and I was just like, I mean, it was okay. And he's like, what? How did you not find that just riotous? And it's like, man, I don't know. It's just like I could tell jokes were being made, and I could acknowledge that they were jokes. It wasn't not my bag, baby.
Seinfeld definitely seems like I don't know how to say this eloquently without sounding like an idiot or trying to sound smart. But it just feels like the humor of the time, right? And
Yeah,
it's
no,
hard.
I completely
It's
agree.
aged.
Yeah.
It's a funny one in that sense. It's got some like okay,
Yeah.
cool, fine.
Yeah. Like once an episode, I might be like, okay, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but in general,
All right, buddy.
it's not something I can really get behind.
Yeah, I can't really describe its humor. It's dry, but not in the kind of dry that I like, because I usually have some pretty dry humor. It just feels kind of, some of it just kind of feels mean, I guess, is in a way.
Yeah, but like
It's
that's
just
also
mean dry humor.
like that's all of Adult Swim, you know.
Yeah, but Adult Swim isn't funny.
It's occasionally all right. Like for the
Okay,
most
give
part,
me an Adult Swim show that's not Aqua Teen Hunger Force or Venture Bros, I guess. That's funny.
Well, classic Rick and Morty.
Oh, I guess that is an Adult Swim show, isn't it?
Yeah.
I appreciated Rick and Morty separate from, because Rick and Morty came out when I stopped caring about TV channels. You know, I just watched it, so I don't really think about channel shows. But I guess that's valid.
Yeah.
I can't believe you like Rick and Morty. Look at this guy.
Okay. All right. Look, I play
Yeah.
the original hipster card very infrequently, but when I do, like I go full original hipster, and that's one of those things that I like discovered it like when the second season was coming out, and I was like, oh my god, this is the funniest fucking thing. How does like nobody know about this? And then season 3 hit, and that's when like that's just when everything happened. That's when the pickle ricks came. Oh man, I have to draw this character upside down. It's so fucking. Oh, I can just rotate my fucking screen. I'm
Yes,
so
Ian.
stupid.
That's the magic of digital art.
Yeah.
Don't you just love how with digital art you can just do like 2 clicks and you've got a Mona Lisa because it's just that easy?
Right. I actually had a
love it.
professor. I had a professor. She was a like studio art, traditional art professor, and like we just could not sell her that like digital art took more effort than just pressing a button. She was so obtuse on that fact, and
That's
like,
unfortunate.
yeah. Dude, but like her lack of literacy in terms of that was so fucking funny. Like she was always at odds with the graphics teacher, right? So this one day she sent out an email to all of the graphics students that was a advertisement for like a she like pottery a lot and like ceramics. So it was a advertisement for like an Earth Day thing. And so the picture she chose was like a light, very light tan, like picture of clay and ceramics and stuff. And then she used white Comic Sans text over it. And we showed that to the graphics professor. We were like, oh my god, she's going to blow a fucking gasket. And our graphics teacher, we always kind of made fun of her too because she used to be a like popular girl cheerleader type in high school. And so her reaction to us showing this to her, like she like just sat there and like looked at it for a minute. She said, I don't think I can eat with her at lunch anymore. and then
like this is where I draw the line.
Yeah, exactly. And then like later, she told her she confronted the teacher about it, and the other teacher I should say about it, and she was like, the lady is Austrian, so I always impersonate her voice because I was pretty good at it. But she was like,
sure,
you can't do this. Why did you make it like this? And she's like, I don't know. I just like it. There's nothing wrong with it. And she just like would get so obtuse about it, but like, so it was just always very very funny to us that she criticized the digital art portion of things so badly, but she like knew nothing about the first tenets of it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a glorious moment.
Genuinely the funniest thing I've ever heard.
He turns himself into a pickle.
Dude!
So Scooby Doo. Okay.
Are you drawing the Scoopster now?
No, I'm gonna save Scoopster for last out of all these probably.
Okay.
But okay, so I kind of talked about this when we did the Ed and Eddie episode. But like,
Nice.
so they did this thing where they would like do a DVD of like a cartoon, but like only put like 5 episodes on there, like some random assortment of episodes.
Yes, I hated that shit.
Yeah, so we had like a small assortment. I guess they were like the first 5 episodes, not even the first season, just the first 5 episodes.
Yeah.
But one time we went swimming at our local YMCA, and we stopped at McDonald's on the way back. Got some like nice warm cheeseburger, and then we went home. And like me and my sister were just like, hey, let's watch some Scooby Doo, and so we put on Scooby Doo. And then the next time we went swimming, like a year later, right? Like as soon as we left, we were like, dude, I want cheeseburgers and Scooby Doo. And so just from like from that particular like one nice time, like whenever we went swimming, both of us had like this fucking insane craving for Scooby Doo and cheeseburgers.
Okay.
It's just one of those childhood youth things that
That sounds very wholesome.
Yeah.
That sounds very wholesome. It makes me smile. It makes my heart aflutter thinking about innocent days of yore.
Dude, Days of Yore is like the best fucking thing ever.
Yeah?
Like that's the best, that's the just greatest thing to say. I love it. I love the sound of it. Back in Days of Yore. You know?
Yeah, I get you. I'm feeling you.
Okay, speaking of which,
energy.
I want to cancel you for something.
What's up, Ian?
Speaking of old-timey English, there was a time back in high school where we
This is such a shitty thumbs up. Go ahead.
We had to do this one particular assignment for some fucking reason. But it was there was a contest to design a Hamlet poster.
No. Fuck off. Fuck off. I remember this, and I remember the thing I made, and I hate it. And I remember the one kid who was actually good at art, who made it amazing, and it was like, well, how were we even supposed to compete?
Yeah, but that was just everything.
Yeah, well, anyways, continue with your story.
But anyway,
embarrassing me.
So we sat next to each other for like 2 years, right? And so
sure.
So we were working on this project together, giving advice to the other person, shit like that. And then there was a deadline. We had to give it to our teacher by then. So we gave it to him, and he went and got them printed. And so we were all standing there admiring our completed works. And you leaned over and looked at mine, and you were like, "Hey, Ian, doesn't Shakespeare have an E at the end?" And I looked at everyone else's posters, and I'm like, "We sit next to each other for fucking like 2 weeks working on this, and you just now thought to tell me that Shakespeare has an E at the end." And so I was like, what do I do, teacher?" And he was like, "I'm not going to go get another fucking print of it done, so you're going to have to figure it out." And I was like, okay. So I had to figure out where he got them printed and go do like a redesigned version. But I was like, the whole time, I was like, God fucking damn you, Russell. God damn you.
Well, it's your fault!
It was. But...
Yeah, don't you fucking...
How was I supposed to know Shakespeare had an E at the end, alright?
By researching?
Dude, I was in high school. Are you kidding me?
Did you not pull up, reference material or anything like that?
Not of Shakespeare's name.
But if you looked up reference material for the film or play Hamlet, surely you saw the name Shakespeare appear.
Well, sure, but that doesn't make it not your fault.
You're an asshole. This is, I don't know if this is conveying very well on this drawing, but this is supposed to be a selfie. I just want that to be thrown out there.
Oh, are you doing a self-insert?
No, a selfie. They're taking a selfie.
Oh, I thought you meant like a selfie of you.
No. You fucking fool.
Fucking sue me, dude.
You absolute fucking fool.
You were so rude to me.
You're rude.
Specifically to me.
You abuse me. Like, emotionally.
Do you still have your fucking Shakespeare thing?
Probably somewhere.
Okay.
I remember what it looks like though, so I don't need to have it.
Yeah.
I remember how bad it is. Okay, so I think design wise, it may have been okay, but it's just like it had a shitty like face. It had shitty swords. Just
yeah.
Executionally speaking, it was bad. It was fucking bad.
I remember a particular problem mine had, like a first draft of mine had, where I was still innocent about a lot of things at the time.
Sure.
Like for instance, the fact that when I was drawing it, I drew like Hamlet looking up at his father, right? Like the ghost of his dead father at the beginning.
Right.
And I drew him like, back of his head looking up at his dad. And everyone, like, I was like, oh man, that looks so good. Like, that's so cool. And everyone was like, his head's on his crotch. It looks like he's blowing him. I'm like, what? No, it doesn't. Like, there's fucking perspective there. And they're like, no, it's his head is covering up the guy's crotch. It looks like he's giving him a blowjob. And it's like, no, it fucking doesn't. And the teacher was like, yeah, it looks like he's giving him a blowjob. And I was like, fine, I'll fucking move him down 3 inches.
Man, our teacher was such a shitter. I loved him.
Yeah.
I love them so much. That's funny though.
Yeah.
Fucking. I gotta say, now I'm drawing the Luna ghost from the opening sequence of the first live action film. I don't know if it had a cartoon counterpart or anything.
Dude, live action.
Actually, kind of terrifying.
I'll have to see in your drawing because I don't quite.
Well,
remember.
my drawing does not convey how terrifying it was.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'll be real. You just gotta look up Luna Ghost, and it's actually kind of fucking creepy. I think it's still creepy to this day.
Dude, honestly, like, for how like goofy the movies are and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy them.
Yeah, the movies are good. They're fun good, right?
Yeah, right. Like not.
They're not fucking. It's not Shakespeare.
Yeah, with an E.
Right. Or anything like that, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And honestly, most of the time, that's all a movie needs to be, in my opinion, or any kind of work of art. It just needs to be fun.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I like bad things, and I know they're bad, but they're fun, so whatever.
And fucking the casting is like really good on them. Like for transitioning these very cartoonish characters in a caricature-y way into real life. Yeah, like it's like the Shaggy guy is like perfectly what Shaggy would look like. Like
I forget his name, but Shaggy's actor is like my hero. I love it.
I don't want to draw this hand, Russell.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to draw this hand.
Okay, you know what you gotta do about that?
Uh-huh.
Stop giving a fuck and just let it be shitty.
Well, but no.
Let it be shitty, Ian.
I mean, I'll clean it up a little bit.
Let it be shitty.
No, I already cleaned it up and it looks good now.
Alright, fine, whatever, fuck you. I guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
Can I watch?
What was your favorite Scooby Doo movie? Not just like the live actions, but just in general, any of the specials or anything like that?
I didn't actually watch that many of them. I thought it was kind of like...
Fake fan.
No, well, it's I never really like got into the like I could always tell in like the ads before, like VHS tapes or whatever, or before DVDs, like I could tell what was a like straight to video movie. And so I think I always wrote all of the Scooby Doo movies off just because they were those. And like I'm sure that they are. And like I remember renting a few from like the video store back when I was like really young, but they were like the really old ones, right?
Right.
So like the only one that I remember like actually was the fucking red shirt Scooby gets red shirt Shaggy, sorry. One where Shaggy gets pulled into a bush and violated by a hillbilly.
Yes. I think that's the one where they're with the ghost trio, or the ghost triplets. Yeah.
It is.
Love it. Love that one.
Yeah. I like stuff like it was so weird. I was maybe just because I was like a child boy that was like, ew, cooties, girls, ew, but like stuff with the cankers or stuff like that like always really disturbed the shit out of me when I was younger, right?
Yeah, it's kind of that weird double standard-y, like, oh man, this would be terrifying actually.
Well, I think it was more just like honestly the cooties angle.
I guess so. But when you look back at it now with a grown up perspective, it's like, oh man, that's oh no.
Yeah, definitely not optimal.
Yeah, suboptimal at best. All right, I guess I got to get to my third one now or some shit. The green goose. The green goose. I think the green ghosts are actually my favorite in terms of design when it comes to the classic villains, right? I'm sure there's some other ones from the more modern incarnations that I might like more, but I love the simplicity of the green ghosts. They're actually kind of spooky. They spooked me as a kid, at least. So, I mean... then again, I was easily spooked as a kid, I'll admit.
Yeah. I don't remember which one that is, so I'll take you on
the green goose. They're like these goose, but they're green and they got chains on their hands and they're like
yes.
they're drapey and they're like
so they're Christmas Carol ghosts.
Yes, you got it, Ian. Good job.
Fred.
They got like these they got like a black face with like orange eyes and mouth. Not like that, Ian. Obviously not like that.
Well, I mean, that's pretty scary.
This is... Next bit. So, but they're mostly green. It's kind of like a turquoisey, I'll admit. I always kind of perceive them as being blue. No, there are some shots where they're totally green. But they got chains and they're spooky.
Okay.
And I like them. Wow, what a roundabout way to say they're spooky.
Dude, you know what?
What's up?
I'm very surprised that there aren't more slurs for white people, you know? Like, I'm just saying, we've had it too good for too long, is all I'm saying. Like, if cracker is all, like, that we're getting away, like, that's...
We got a few others.
Oh, yeah, name them.
I don't want to say them. I don't know. I don't know.
All I'm saying is that I think if all the minorities got together, put their heads together, they could come up with some real zingers. Something we just need to be knocked down a peg or two. Is all I'm saying. Really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, if Cracker and Karen
horrible.
are all that white people have to deal with, like, I mean, come on.
Karen, I don't think Karen is racial specific.
No, dude, Karen is a slur. No, it's.
All right, man.
Haven't you seen
so.
Twitter?
Yeah, I have. Why am I so bad at art?
Because you're not me. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Why is this so difficult?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I feel like I still struggle to break down basic shapes sometimes.
Break down, like that.
Yeah, dude, like that. Good job, thanks. Thanks for making light of my plight once again.
Light plight, turn on the power of...
There you go. Cool. Another tally. Another tally. Yeah? Yeah? You think that's funny?
Okay, I'm good. Whew.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're golden.
Yeah, and then you got, like, shitty claw hands. Like, bleh. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get ya. I'm a ghost.
Have you heard about, there's like a particular sect of conspiracy theorists that they do this kind of, like their community is based around trying to prove that every member of Hollywood, like every actor or actress
is
or
a
model,
lizard person?
No. Is actually like had a gender change. So they're like, oh look at these features on Justin Bieber. Like look at the like his shoulder and like his shoulder distance. And like the shape of this jaw.
Yeah.
And like clearly he was a woman and he got he and Selena Gomez like switched bodies or something. Like the two of them like switched parts or whatever. So this whole like conspiracy is all about just. And at that point, what does it even matter? Like, if everybody in Hollywood had a gender switch, like, why does it even matter at that point? Like, what's the point of this conspiracy theory?
I bet that Reddit thread fucking blew the fuck up once Elliot Page came out.
Well, they probably don't give a shit about, like, people that actually admit it. At that point, it's just like, oh well, that's not fun.
Even if it like quote unquote helps their theory.
Yeah.
In the loosest sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing about conspiracy theorists is, things that are true, they don't tend to care about. Like if something comes out that's like true or some fact about something, they'll write that off because it's like, no, well, but that true thing doesn't line up with my theory, or that's not like as interesting as my theory, so it can't be correct.
Ah, that's how that works.
Yeah. You know, my mom, my dear sweet mother, we were talking about conspiracy theories one day years ago, and she said something that really stuck with me, that I think is like the epitome of all like conspiracy theories are fake, which is people can't keep secrets. Like,
that is valid.
That's just the truth, man. Like, there's not a fucking like 10,000-year-old secret society, because people blab about shit. Like, people get cocky when they're part of something special and they talk about it, they brag about it. Like, you can't tell me that every member of this ancient secret society that's part of like the global elite that brags about everything else, or has a trillion zillion dollar mansion or car or whatever to show off. Like, you can't tell me that they have been dutifully keeping this shit under wraps or whatever. Like, there's people in the government that leak shit, and if the government really was covering up aliens for 70 years, something would just, there'd be a little bit of information about it,
Maybe.
Yeah.
Look, man, all I'm saying is that there's no way Barack Obama is not a lizard person.
Did you see Hillary Clinton spit that egg out into the cup, that vile green egg?
like Demon King Piccolo fashion. Just I don't know if that was a very pleasant sound, but whatever.
Have you ever seen have you ever seen the what was the Supernatural episode of
I don't watch Supernatural.
No, dude. This episode, they go into a Scooby Doo episode, the two of them.
I am familiar with that.
That episode is legitimately really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so fucking funny, dude.
Is it now?
Yeah, because it's not just like
really
because the whole point is like there's a ghost like haunting a videotape or whatever of Scooby Doo, and so they go into it, and then like that evil ghost introduces violence into the Scooby Doo world. So like they fall out of a tree and or something like that, and Shaggy's like, holy fuck, man, that actually broke my fucking bone. Oh my god, this is pain. This is real pain. I'm bleeding, man. And like they're seeing actual people like get their heads cut off with axes and shit, and they're like, this isn't just a regular Scooby-Doo mystery. What the heck is going on, gang?
We're dealing with some sick son of a bitch.
We're dealing with Saddam Hussein in that episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Scooby-Doo the Gang versus Saddam Hussein. That's a classic.
Yes, the very topical man, Saddam Hussein. Yeah, what's up? Are you good? Yeah?
Shaggy was the Navy SEAL that shot him in the hole.
Of course it would be Shaggy.
Like gosh, Scoob, we got him. Wait, no, I'm thinking of fucking the other guy, not Saddam Hussein. Who's the other guy?
Yeah, I was confused by that immediately, but it was so funny.
Who's the other guy?
Osama?
Osama bin Laden.
God. I remember the time when that happened, right? We were in middle school still.
We were in fucking English class.
We were hanging out at, or maybe not you, I don't know, but like, I remember I was hanging out at James' house, right? Good old bland name James, non-specific. But we were just making jokes about it, like left and forth, and I don't know. I don't think I would think it would be funny nowadays.
Bro,
but
it was like middle school, like, they shot a terrorist.
Yeah.
All right, Sans, cool it.
Shit, I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah, I bet. Dude, what if Sans fought Ice? I don't know, man. Never mind.
Sans!
Shaggy and Scooby Doo at Fool School.
Dude, I love Ghoul School. Can I just bring that up? I already drew a character from Ghoul School, but I fucking love that special. It's one of probably the worst animated ones, and God, the voice acting is terrible. But I love it. Shut up.
That's fine.
I think it was also one of the Red Shirt Shaggy specials.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It is, yeah. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that?
Probably the same thing with Blue Shirt Bart, where it was just like, for merchandising, like they produced a version where he was wearing a different colored thing, and like since those were probably lower budget things, they probably just got like an old reference sheet of Shaggy, and so like the colorists like colored his shirt red.
I don't know about that. I think there's some conspiracy going on where Shaggy's like some kind of the red shirt Shaggy is an imposter. Not like not like Among Us. I mean, God damn it. Among Us has ruined my joke without me.
No, you ruined your joke. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
No, but I feel like I need to make that clarification because it's red and I said the word imposter. Like, people are going to... the association is there.
Russell, it's fine because nobody watches.
That's true. You're right. Shit, you're right. That means I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Russell.
Something controversial I can say.
Russell, you just said 2 racial slurs.
Did I?
Yes. I'm gonna have to beep those out.
Repeat them to me so I know what they were.
Okay, it's... and...
Those are slurs?
Yeah, dude.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Well, what do I say then?
Not that.
Fucking everyone's taking my language from me.
Oh my god.
Can't say anything.
Oh god. Oh Christ, Shaggy. I'm right there with you, bud. Oh, I don't want to draw you anymore. I have to go back to drawing these fucking hooligans.
You're a hooligan.
Uh,
You're pitiful.
It's not switching to the brush I wanted. You're pitiful, it's true.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
How does it feel knowing that in most situations where, you or among the people that you know and love, you would be the person who is replacing like a villain in a cast of characters? You
mean I'm just generally the antagonist?
Yes.
It's fine just because I know I'm serving I'm serving a purpose.
Really?
Like, I mean, I kind of talked about it, kind of like your kind of clown archetype.
My clown problem.
Yeah, I kind of talked about it in the Dragon Ball episode. But like when we played games and when we played Dragon Ball out on the playground or whatever, I was playing Cell, and I was fine filling that role because somebody had to, and by picking a very indestructible character, like I allowed that archetype to stay, filled and relevant, and stuff. So like I'm fine with it, just in general, like because I know that the people involved generally don't they understand that I'm not actually being a bad person, and that I'm doing that mostly just to fill the antagonistic slot, I guess. So I'm not too bothered by it. Obviously, there are times where the joke persists a bit too long, and it's like, all right, hang on, I want to be taken seriously. But that goes on with most sorts of those things, I believe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the times where we all think that you're doing a massive ruse and no one believes what you're saying, but you're being legitimate.
Or the times when I'm doing a massive ruse and everybody believes I'm being legitimate, like yesterday.
Oh yeah, but like in the bad, yeah. That still kills me.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it.
No, it's funny.
I still think we haven't talked about the Russell died incident.
Oh yeah, you can talk about it if you want.
Basically, I thought I would be funny and use my powers for evil, my Photoshop powers for evil, and I took a picture of Russell from off of his Facebook page. This was a few years ago. I've generally learned my lesson since. I took a picture of Russell from off his Facebook page, and I found a picture of like the foot of a casket with like, you know, one of those like memoriam photos with like a wreath of flowers around it. And I just like put the picture of Russell's face from off of Facebook in there, and I turned on like a sepia filter over it. And
a very slight, subtle one at that too.
Yeah, and so I was just like, guys, Russell's passed on. Be very, love it if you came to his service. Be very, very nice. Good night, sweet prince. May a flight of angels sing thee to thy rest. Like all that stuff. And I was like,
yeah.
Only my friends will see this. I didn't tag Russell. I don't think. No, did I tag you? I might have tagged you, which might have been my fatal flaw. But like, then I was like, okay, that's funny.
Yeah, because like, why would you tag me if I was fucking dead, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I think that was even my like whole deal about tagging.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, that's funny. Oh well, time to go on with my day. Like when he wakes up, he's gonna be like, "Oh darn you, Ian," and like all my friends will be like, "Oh, that's funny," because he's clearly not dead. Because why would you, of all people, be the one breaking the news that he's dead?
Right.
Duh. But like, you know, a bunch of people were like, oh my god, Russell's actually dead. What happened? And I was like,
yeah.
Uh-oh. And I was like babysitting my next door neighbor that day. So like as I was like hanging out with him, I was fucking trying to do damage control. Like an old teacher of ours saw it, and I was like, oh no, oh god.
Yeah.
And like
she was devastated too.
She was very upset with me, and she's an incredibly nice lady, so I felt very bad.
Indeed. Wonderful person.
Yeah, and like I was telling people like, no, this isn't real. I'm sorry. Like I made comments on the post, and I was like, okay, everybody that saw it should be fine. And then our friend Samara, she texted me and she was like, hey Ian, why are this person, and this person, and this person saying that Russell's dead? And I was like, oh my god, I'm not even friends with them. Like this is fucking spreading like wildfire. And like there were people that did get it, and they were just like, lol, good one. And I was like, okay, all right, thank God that like some people are not buying into this. And like our art teacher that we talked about earlier, he was like, next, like if you did this again, maybe you ought to try like reducing the lightness of the light right here.
The trim of the photo.
Yeah, the trim on the photo.
The trim of the photo was too white. So, it didn't blend into the lighting enough.
So like some people got it, and like I think that other people weren't reading the comments because they just weren't picking up on it, and so I ended up making a follow-up picture of me in a casket, and I think Samara.
But it's like really shittily edited.
Yeah.
It's just like your stupid shit-eating smile over like
exactly
was it over a body?
Yeah.
I guess it would have been a fake body for like a stock photo or something.
Well, I don't remember if it was real or fake, to be honest. No, it might have been just an empty coffin, and I just like cut off the side of my body. I really don't remember. But
it was shitty. That's the important thing.
Yeah, shitty. And I was like, Ian shot himself in the foot. He bled out and died. And everybody
rest
was
in peace, Ian's social standing.
Yeah. That's. And so that was the day Ian learned his lesson to never abuse his powers for evil.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, but no, fun time. Forgot to mention another part, which is that I was like, oh my god, Russell, where are you? Where are you? Like, why haven't you like come to my rescue by now? It's because he was asleep till like 3 p.m.
Yeah, I have a terrible sleep schedule, so.
And when he woke up, he was like, haha, yeah, for a minute I thought I was dead there too. Haha, don't worry guys, this is all whatever. And I was like, oh, thank God.
I did not say that.
No, you said something like that. Like we were like
I came in and it was like I saw all the distressed and genuinely saddened people.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, just showing up right now to say I am not dead. I do not know what this is. Sorry to anyone who bought into this.
Oh, okay. No, it was like a reply to somebody. They were like, "Oh man, I'm so happy," and you're like, "Oh yeah." For a second there, I thought I was dead too. Haha. Trying to like seem lighthearted. Yeah. I know that you were deep in the throes of rage.
I wasn't mad.
No, I know. Oh, golly. Live and learn. Living life on the edge
Flying
of tomorrow.
on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn from the words of yesterday.
God, you know the lyrics way better than I do.
Yeah, dude, I'm a Sonic fan that hates Sonic. Yeah. So
I'm a Sonic fan that loves Sonic but only knows one Sonic song.
You poor fool.
If you stand for, if you follow.
Fuck.
Oh, shit,
fuck.
Dude. Oh, fuck, man.
Drawing straight lines is hard.
It is.
I wish I was straight, so I could...
Oh, man, what an episode this will be.
Dude, I'm funny.
You are. I believe it, too. I drew a really good fucking... Oh, man, I'll have to find that. I don't know what notebook that's in, but I drew a fantastic, like, realistic Scooby Doo one time. And if I had permitted myself a bit more time to do this, that's the level I would have liked to have done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll find it and throw it up if I recall. Maybe.
You should draw a hyper-realistic Manny from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Should I now? You and your stupid fucking whore dog, too.
Oh. Fuck, Jesus.
Russell, let's do it.
Do you remember that one? What?
Yeah, no, go ahead, please.
No, you go ahead. No, fine.
I was just going to say, let's do a Scooby Doo gang catching the villain roleplay.
Okay.
So like, I'll be like, gosh, gang, we caught the villain. And then you say another character.
Okay.
Gosh, gang, it looks like we caught the villain.
Yeah, it would appear so, Fred. Well done, everybody.
Yeah, Velma, it's a good thing that you pulled the rope and Daphne dropped the soap and I dropped a dumbbell onto this lever which launched Shaggy into the air, which he landed on Scooby's tail, making Scooby go apeshit and grab a knife off the table and stab him in the gut, making him bleed out to a state where he is incapacitated.
Yeah. Even though it seems like I could have just stepped on Scooby's tail from the get-go, rather than having to be launched onto him, forcing you to calculate the physics and science of the trajectory, and hoping that Scooby would stand in place.
Cunt. Listen to me. I am the leader here, and I decide who lives and dies. See, this is what I was talking about at the fucking beginning. There's no way to parody Fred other than he makes traps and he is a control freak.
Maybe if you're just unoriginal and not funny.
Okay, fine. How would you play Fred? How would you play Fred?
Have you ever thought about that?
Are we still in the role play or not?
It's unclear.
It's unclear. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you fucking children and your little boy too.
A little boy?
Yeah, Flim Flam.
Flim Flam? Wait, hold on. Flim Flam died in the accident 5 years ago.
Oh my god. There is actually a character named Flim Flam. I'm not making that up.
That is true, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if you knew.
And then there's him.
Him is another character from another series.
No. Him.
Him. Scrappy?
Yes!
Okay.
Fuck!
Dude, I actually legitimately... I was going to talk about this when we were talking about the movies earlier. But that twist in the in the
live action movie where Scrappy was the villain.
Where he was the villain. That was great.
A giant monster.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it's funny because it plays into that bullshit. Like they know.
Yeah,
and then there's the animated. I mean, they're all animated, but the cartoon series for Scooby Doo where it had more of a continuity. There was a bit where they went to the museum that celebrated their escapades, right?
Yeah.
And they saw a Scrappy and Daphne got like PTSD and had to hold on to Fred to comfort her. And he was like, he can't hurt us now. He can't hurt us anymore. It's okay. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
Dude, honestly, like that Mystery Incorporated show was like pretty good.
I never actually like legitimately saw it. I only saw maybe a few clips.
Yeah, it's one of those things, kind of like where like the interesting part comes later, you know, and to get there you have to go through some horse shit.
I guess so.
And so like starting it off, it's very difficult, but like there's some good shit in there. But the having to like slog through that is kind of annoying and does not make for good TV.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Like if you were trying to show somebody the beginning of Clone Wars and it's like, okay, so we got to watch through like 20 episodes of like single missions that don't really mean anything, where the clones are on some planet where they have to escort Yoda to a place and it's boring as shit.
Ian.
Yeah.
I will fight you about this.
The beginning of Clone Wars is boring as fuck. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to Scooby Dooby go?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get this done.
Little joke there for you. All right. Well, since there was a lack of communication and we did different things, I did all one picture and he did multiple pictures. We're gonna figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. So, Russell, go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dump mine. So first I did Charlie the robot of Funland, with taunting with Q.
That's pretty good. That's solid. I like that.
Voice, right?
Yeah.
Now he's got a damage buff. Now he takes less damage. Or was it that he does more damage?
Does more damage.
Does it really? No, I think he does less damage, or maybe it's both.
No, he does more damage. Why would he do less damage?
Nah, fam.
Why would he do a move where he does less damage?
Now it's a space kook.
Oh, that's cool.
And the Luna ghosts, and they're like their friends.
Space kook is so cool, kook. Right? Yeah.
The space kook. He's like, I'm a man.
Yeah, I love that sort of style of like a skull floating in darkness or floating in liquid.
Yeah, dude.
So fucking cool.
It's so good. And then this one's my favorite just because it's stupid.
That is something. Who's that character? Is that a Danny Phantom?
What, to the right?
Yeah.
No, that's the ghost from the ghoul school. That's the ghost girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they're ghosts.
Sure.
They're goose and gassel and one of them he's got drip. That's the new meme.
Okay.
That's when people got drip. And then I also did this while you were rambling, because I needed visual stimuli.
Sure. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's solid.
So
that's solid. They're perfect. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, and here is my picture. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong picture. Don't I feel the fool? Russell, you there? I don't know if he is actually away from his computer. I did something bad. Hey guys, what's up?
Sorry, I had to get a juice box. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just about to send you my picture.
Nice.
Yeah. Here's my Scooby gang.
Oh, that's nice. Scrappy. Wait, is he holding him by the balls?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why does Daphne have an Adam's apple?
Because Fred likes traps.
Oh. I just now saw the bulge. That's comedy.
At its finest.
That's comedy. I'm much more interested in Shaggy, the Vietnam vet. I think that's what I'm more about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm more about. Nice touch with the card. I get that reference.
Yeah. I wanted to do something with the Mystery Machine, but this is just awful. No, it's great. I actually really like my Velma. She was kind of a throwaway.
I will say I genuinely like Velma's face and then Fred's face. I think those are genuinely, I legitimately enjoy those. I also like how Scooby is not Scooby in the slightest.
I was gonna like my whole thing was I was gonna draw him last and I was gonna do like a hyper realistic fucking Great Dane, but I didn't expect how long it would take, and so I was like, you know what, that's kind of a dog.
Nah, fam, you gotta do it like, you gotta do it like fucking. Like,
Oh,
this
we're
is
gonna get an
Scooby.
example. We're gonna get an example.
It's like, wait, how does Scooby look?
Yeah, right. Like he looks like a fucking like middle-aged man.
Hold on, Scooby Doo. He doesn't. Wait, what?
He looks like a like a middle-aged guy. You know.
I have to pay off my mortgage.
Yeah, he's got like chin hair. Okay, here's a question while you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Is Scooby neutered, or is he intelligent enough that they've taught him sex ed?
I don't know, man.
Well, if you had to guess, I'm saying. Like, obviously, none of us can get in his head, right?
You know, I'm gonna say he's not neutered.
Okay.
Because I feel like Shaggy's the kind of guy where, like, when he found Scoob as a pup, like, he's the type of dude who's like, nah, man, that shit's crazy, you know, Scoob, dude, he's my boy.
We didn't even talk about the new fucking movie or the ugly ass fucking Family Guy series that came out that everyone wanted to forget.
Yeah, I don't care for either, so I didn't want to talk about it.
All right, I had fun today. How about you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wonderful time.
Yeah.
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 Great.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't see any things that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? What is this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do a sync test really quick, and this time.
Right.
So we alternate saying the words, and you click with every word.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Twinkle.
Yeah. Oh no!
Okay.
I wasn't ready.
Okay.
I wasn't ready. Remember how I said, "Yeah, I'm ready"? I wasn't ready.
You said it twice.
All right. Ready.
Okay. Twinkle.
Binkle.
Oops! I actually forgot to click at that time. All right, start over one more time. All right. Twinkle.
Jingle.
Little.
Flar.
How I.
Dunder.
Mifflin.
I hate that show.
It's not good.